Welcome to Jerry's Fish Room.
Alright guys, welcome back to Jerry's Fish Rooms. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. I am so stoked to be able to just do this kind of stuff. Learn from each other. I love the comments that I've been getting, and love the opportunity to share a little bit, what I know about the fish keeping hobby. And hopefully you guys are finding these videos very entertaining. And man, I am just, again, so thankful for all of you that have subscribed, for those of you that are leaving comments and liking the videos, guys. And so we're back this week again. Last week I gave you a part one of the series of basically the best #1 fish keeping tip, as well as you saw, the little bonus from each of those YouTubers of a tip for life. And so we're going to have some more of that this week, and I hope that you find the videos and the information from these YouTubers very helpful, very beneficial, and also a bit encouraging. So thank you for coming along. Let's go hear what these next YouTubers have to say about the #1 tip they would give someone who is just getting into the hobby, and then what is their life tip. All right, guys, I am here with Joanna from the Smallscape. Man, go check out that channel. She and Tanner Surfer, like I said when we interviewed Tanner, is my new inspiration. Moved me out of the 120, 150 gallon tanks, and I'm now down into doing a little bit of the nano work, so a little smallscaping myself. So go check her channel out. So, Joanna, what is one tip you would give to a new person in this hobby? They're getting ready to start. They've not bought a tank. They've not done anything. Give them one tip.
My tip would be keep it simple. Just go and get yourself a kit tank. A 5 gallon is a great size tank, and you can even at the same store you can get sand. Like I said, keep it simple, and you can get maybe pick out some rocks. And I say right off the bat, even try some real live plants like anubias, which you can also get at the store. Keep it really, really simple, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And then if you just put a betta in there, super simple.
All right, so here's your surprise question.
Okay.
Give these guys one motivational piece of advice for life.
For life?
Yep, for just doing life.
Okay. Help others.
Awesome. Guys, go check out her channel. She rocks. Check out Primetime Aquatics too. You guys won't be disappointed. It's okay, but you gotta rock it with the girls now. Come on. All right, I'm here with the other half of Primetime Aquatics, Jason. And Jason has been kind enough to try to outdo his wife, but I don't know that's going to happen. But
probably not.
Here we go, Jason. Give the viewers one tip. If they've never been in the hobby and they're thinking about getting in the hobby, give them one tip to get them started.
Research. Do your research, whether that's fish, water, parameters. I promise you, if you take your time and do research on what you're about to get into, you're going to have a lot more success, and it's going to be fun.
That is so cool. Now, the biz, we just got done with the biz. So he loves to do the hot spot. So I'm throwing my brother Jason here into the business hot spot. Give our viewers one piece of motivational advice just to do life.
Motivational advice just to do life. Motivational. Wow, you really got me on this one. Hold on, this is an important question. This is like life questions here. Motivational to do life is
motivate your people.
Motivate my people. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
There you go, baby. Take a look at what you want done to yourself and treat those people the same, if not better.
Yep.
That's awesome. Jason, thanks a lot. Go check out their channel, Primetime Aquatics. Again, I'm going to shout out the Smallscape again. Go check those out. You guys will not be disappointed.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, guys, I'm here with Dan Connor from Consolidated Fish Farms, and yeah, I wasn't looking at him. I had to look at the sign because That's what happens when you got this gray going on. Things get lost sometimes. But Dan, I've been asking all the guys around, or all the people around, to give one tip for the new fish keeper that's never done this before. They don't have an aquarium. Give them one tip to get them started.
Don't overthink it. It's not super complicated. Just follow your basic instructions. Use your, your dechlorinator. Get your tank set up. Look at some possible tank mates. But don't go crazy. It doesn't have to be super convoluted and difficult.
Don't overthink it, man. I wish I'd have known you about 4 years ago when I started, man, because I'd overthought everything. And but man, that's a great piece of advice. And yeah, now here's the bit of a surprise question. Give me one, give the people one piece of advice, motivational advice, just for doing life.
Yeah, man, don't give up. Yeah, it's hard. Stay consistent, and things end up working themselves out. You just got to keep pushing and keep trying, no matter doing the things when you don't want to do them. That's essentially it.
That's awesome, man. Dan, I really appreciate this, man.
Yeah.
For taking time out of your busy day. You got a ton of people over there checking out his fish, and so guys, we'll see you next week, man. All right, guys, this is Jerry's Fish Room. I'm here with Jess at Aqua Shella with mains, tails, and furs. And guys, let me tell you, I just found her channel not too long ago, and she's who I listen to while I'm at work, just chilling out on the computer. And man, it's a great show. Go check out her channel. She's got some awesome information. Great guests that she has on. She even had, I think it's Dee Dee, did the Blind Fish Keepers Challenge. She has promised Brandon here at Aqua Shella. She's going to do it.
I am going to do it when we get back. Yes.
Y'all check that out. So, as you know, we've been asking all of the creators, give us one tip for a new, oh, we've got a photo bomb. Give us one tip for new fish keepers that are just getting into the hobby. What do you say to them, Jess?
I say do your research. Don't just jump into it. It's real easy to spontaneous buy. But then when you do that, you get home and it may not exactly be what because you get a tank. You go get the tank, you come home, you want to go set it up, but then you're like, oh, well, I wanted this fish. Well, then that fish may not fit in the tank that you bought. But if you had done the research prior to that, then you have to return a tank.
Guys, what she's saying is, don't do what I did when I picked up my jewel cichlids, okay? Inspirational buying in the fish hobby, not necessarily good without your research.
Right.
So, but you know what? Go get a corky. You can't go wrong with that.
Yes,
right?
Go get a corky, yes.
So, Jess, I've thrown everybody else in the hot spot a little bit, and sorry to steal your phrase there, fishy biz, but give us one inspirational or motivational tip, just for life in general.
Golly, that's hard. That is so hard for me. Be thankful you wake up and take a breath every day.
There you go. Appreciate the day.
That's right.
Start in the morning. Jess, thank you so much for taking time out. And man, Jess, all I got to tell you is keep loving the fish.
Yes. And the Aquatic Morning Show.
There you go. All right, guys, I'm here with my buddy Ben Ochart, and as y'all know, no offense to everybody else I've interviewed, he is absolutely my favorite YouTuber. So go check out his channel, and trust me, he pays me nothing for that. So he's just cool. That's all I got to say. I've been following him since the start of the hobby, me being in the hobby, and just absolutely amazing. And you know what this is? This is one tip, and I know I'm embarrassing him. He's turning red and all that good stuff now. But Ben, I want you. This is what the hobby's about, guys. We just have fun, man. That's all.
And then Ben passed out, and then we just didn't see him again.
So Ben, one tip for someone that is interested in getting into the hobby. They haven't bought an aquarium, nothing. Give them one tip that they should do to start in this hobby.
Well, I've done probably 10,000 tips on YouTube.
Yes, you do.
Pick one.
Yeah, by the way, if you want tip videos, just go check out Ben's, and you're going to be tied up for a couple years.
That's right. Well, and probably speaking to that, and not just as a plug for my channel, but, watch Jerry's channel, watch John Hudson, watch Corey at the Co-op, right, the Zenzo. gain knowledge, get as much information as you can, and avoid those initial setbacks that will knock you out of the hobby.
Absolutely.
And that you'll avoid those by researching, by understanding the hobby. And I drove my wife crazy because she'd come home and every night I'd have like this, bald-headed John Hudson on on the television. Why you keep watching this guy? What you doing? And I must have watched 30, 40 videos about African cichlids before I set up the first tank.
Yeah.
And I still had a long learning curve. So anyway, I'm not trying to dissuade you. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's some long uphill, but do yourself the favor of learning as much as you can from those who have made the mistakes, like we have. We've made the mistakes,
absolutely,
and are willing to share with you honestly what happened. So knowledge and research, and that's my tip. Get as much as you can. Avoid the mistakes.
Yeah.
They don't build character.
Absolutely.
You're never going to write a country song about it. I
Nope.
mean, it's just not. It's not.
Even though you live in Nashville.
My tank done died.
Absolutely. So I've hit everybody else with the surprise question at the end. So kind of to steal the business saying, I'm going to put you here in the hot spot for a second. While we're giving all these YouTubers or these new hobbyists the one tip, let's just give them a piece of motivation. Give them one motivational quote or motivation thing that just drives you for just doing life.
Well, for me, it's got to be always be learning, right? And the corollary of that is the second you think you know it all, you start becoming dumb real fast.
Yeah.
So always be learning, always be humble. Realize that there's going to be always someone out there. I've learned more. I guarantee you, I've learned more reading your comments under my videos than I've taught you. I guarantee you that. And so always be learning, my friends, because there's so much knowledge and it's unbelievable.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So hopefully you found that the tips from our fellow YouTubers to be very helpful. Would be very interested in hearing what you have to say. Leave some comments in the comment section below if you have some additional tips that you think should be good for someone who's new to the hobby. Also would love some encouraging life tips if you have some. Would absolutely love to hear those as well. Leave those below. As I sit here and think about this video or these two videos and the time I've spent with these fish tubers, the number one thing I think that you can get from all of them is, do what you like. Don't do it because of somebody, that's the trend. And then do your research, understand what you're getting into, because ultimately I know that each one of us want to give the best home we can for our water pets here. And, so those seems to be the things that, a lot of the fish tubers think should be really one of your main focuses. And then of course, just understanding how to take care of them. Know what it means about water chemistry and all of that stuff. But the one thing I will tell you from my standpoint is, man, you just love what you're doing. Keep it to a level in which it doesn't become work. Because once it becomes work, then the whole point of the hobby is lost. And so, keep it under. It's so easy to get kind of stoked up into getting multi-tank syndrome, getting different tanks going and so forth. But, man, just keep it small. Keep it small to start, and then, just gradually increase it. And then when it starts to feel a little bit like work, you might want to downsize a little bit, and try new things. All of those things are great to do. So I guess my life tip, guys, that I want to leave you with is just simply this: when you wake up every morning, be thankful for what you have. Enjoy it to the best of your ability. I'm a man of faith, and so every morning when I get up, I am just so thankful to God for what He has given us, for the ability for me to do this hobby, for the ability to meet some new people, to actually be able to work with people in the hobby in the sense of just kind of being alongside of them. just be thankful. Be thankful for what we have. So that's kind of my life tip, guys. And I'm going to close this video out a little differently. So wait for it.
Keep loving the fish.
Always.